Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wawakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where or whom they may be or what they may look like. Pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well, including you women, to the dead in Yahweh Shai also, and the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel, none of this would even be possible. All right? It's either in you or it's not. Okay? No matter what you do in this world, whether you in this truth, whether you're not in the truth. Okay? If you want to be a good basketball player, if you want to be a good master mason, you want to build great, you want to be a person who is into bodybuilding, these things have to be in you. Okay? It's either in you or it's not. If you bring up the truth to someone and the reason why they don't want to get it, it's not in them. Okay? It's all right. It's either in you or it's not. It's that simple. Let's go to the book of Mark, chapter 4 and 11. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of the power, but unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. Okay, so we were given the mystery. That's within us, man. It's not in everybody. So what? It's either in you or it's not. Mark 4 and 11 again. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of the power, but unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. That's why people get confused. They get mixed up. They get all sort of stumbling blocks. Okay? Because unto them it's done in parables. But we know, we can see. Okay? That seeing they may see and not perceive. And hearing they may hear and not understand. Why? Because it's not in them. That's why. Why do you understand? Why do you get it? Because it's already in you, man. All right? If it wasn't in you, it wouldn't have been able to be brought out of you. In order for it to be brought out of you, it has to be in you already. So you know the mysteries because it was given to you. It was already in you. Okay? Lest at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them. So that's beautiful. Let me touch on, I believe it's Proverbs 1. Let's see. Proverbs 1 and 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning. Why? Because it's already in you. And a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation. Why? Because the mysteries were given to you. The understanding is in you. To understand a proverb and the interpretation. The words of the wise and their dark sayings. So how are you able to understand the interpretation and all the dark sayings, but to everyone else, it's parable? You know what I'm going to say, right? Because it's in you. It's already in you. Okay? Let's jump to the book of Luke. 17 and 21. Neither shall they say, lo here, or lo there. For behold, the kingdom of the power is within you. The kingdom is already in you. It's either in you or it's not. The simple fact that you're an Israelite, the kingdom is already within you. The spirit that's in you shows that the kingdom is in you. This knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is going to lead to a kingdom. So the fact that you have the understanding, that's another way showing you the kingdom is within you. The spiritual powers, all the things that we talk about, it's already in you. That's how it's going to be drawn out. It's going to be brought out of you because it's already there. So don't get all carnal for the majority who just don't get it. You get messed up because you can't hold a conversation with a simpleton. It's not in them. It's in you. Okay? It's in you. Luke 17 and 21 again. Neither shall they say, lo here or lo there. For behold, the kingdom of the power is within you. Hey, where's the kingdom of heaven going to be? Is it going to be on earth? Is it going to be on Mars? Is it going to be in the heavens? Where's it going to be at? Look, it's already in you. Okay? It's either in you or it's not. It's in you. You're an Israelite. Okay? But it's in you double fold when you're an Israelite and you got this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Let's go to the Apocrypha. We're going to go to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. It was already in you. That's why you are where you are now. That's why you believe. Okay? And guess what? Deliverance hasn't come yet. But if you be of the elect, it's already in you to be delivered. It's already in you. You were sanctified from the beginning. You were already in the Lord's thoughts before you were even created to be the elect. It was already in you. It was even told to prophet Jeremiah that before he was even born, he was destined to be a prophet. Why? Because it's either in you or it's not. That is like a saying of mine that I truly wholeheartedly believe in. You can't bring something out of someone that's not there to bring. Okay? If it's not there to bring. 2nd Ezra 9 and 8. Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. And that's beautiful. And that shows you from the very beginning, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai already said, you know what? I'm going to put it in you to know the mysteries. The time's going to come where it's going to be drawn out of you. But it's already in you to be drawn out. Just like faith. You have to be born with faith in order for it to grow and to flourish and to be drawn out. It has to be in you. Okay? So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai foreknew who was going to be the elect. So it's already in you to receive the knowledge. It was already there. Okay? Let's go to 1 Peter's 1 in chapter 1 verse 1. Peter, an apostle of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, of course it says Jesus Christ. And if you still believe that to be the name, you are totally unlearned and you probably shouldn't be watching this video. Peter, an apostle, Peter, an apostle of Yahweh Shai Mashiach to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, Bithynia, elect according to the foreknowledge of the power, the Father, through sanctification of the Spirit, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Grace unto you and peace be multiplied. So Yahweh already had it in his thoughts that you were going to be the elect. That's why it says elect according to the foreknowledge of the power, the Father. So the elect, you were already thought of, you were already chosen to be the elect before you were even placed here on this earth. How about that? In fact, before Yahweh made Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Shai made the rest of the spirits, you were already thought of. Yahweh already knew everything Yahweh Shai was going to create. He created everything through Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai was basically I don't want to go off saying this, but kind of like his paintbrush. Okay? Yeah, the paintbrush is the one actually doing the coloring, but that paintbrush is being still controlled by someone else. Okay? Yahweh made everything through Yahweh Shai. Just like an artist, he might create, but he's creating through his paintbrush. Okay? That might be a bad example. So don't get all messed up and too deep thought over what I just said. Okay? But the long story short, we were already thought of, whether we're of the elect or of a 2/3. It's either in you or it's not. Okay? It's predestination. This is all predestination. The Lord put it in you that you were going to receive this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 10. I'll go to 11. No, I'll start at 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Why didn't they receive the love of the truth? Because it was never in them to receive it. They weren't predestined to receive it. It's not in them. And for this cause, the power shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. So why would an all-merciful power want to send people lies? If he can make people believe a lie, couldn't he make them believe the truth? Exactly. The thing is, the majority are not able to receive the truth because it's not in them. That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. But we are bound to give thanks always to the power for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because the power has from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth. Boom! It's either in you, baby, or it's not in you, man. You can't make yourself a prophet. You can't make yourself the elect. Well, you can make yourself a false prophet, but you can't make yourself the elect. Hell, you can't even make yourself a false prophet. In fact, the Lord controls every aspect, every avenue of our lives, man. Either it's in you or it's not. If it's not in you, you can't bring it out of you. Okay? So the Lord is the one who puts it in us. We don't have no free will. Ain't no free will on whether or not you believe or not. Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? So the Lord either puts it in you to serve him, or the Lord doesn't put it in you to serve him. It's either in you or it's not. Man's goings are of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So with knowing that, how can man say, oh, it was all because of me? You don't even understand your own way. You tell yourself, tomorrow I'm going to do this and do that. Tomorrow comes, a huge rainstorm happens that you didn't consider, and it canceled all your plans. Why? Because you don't control your path. Again, Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? It's either in you or it's not, man. Remember that. It's either in you or it's not. Psalms 50 and 11. That's not right. I think it's 51 actually. Psalms 51 and 11. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Where's the Holy Spirit? It's within you. It can't be taken from you if it's not given to you. Okay? So in order for you to receive this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, it has to be given to you. It has to be already in you, man. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. And that was King David and the Spirit, because he knew that because of his sins, the Lord could easily just cast him off into outer darkness like he did with Saul. And he didn't want that. So he prayed in humility that the Lord didn't take the Spirit off of him. And the Lord didn't. Why? Because it was already in him. It was already predestined for him to be the elect. That's just how it works. That's how the thing works. That's how this works. You're predestinated to be delivered, or you're predestinated to be sentenced to death. And when I say sentenced to death, because some of the elect are going to be martyrs. But when I'm saying sentenced to death, you're on the Lord's bad side. And he's not going to find mercy upon you. He's not going to comfort you in time of your judgment. Okay? I think it'd be a good verse to close with. Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel had not obtained that which they seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it. And since the election obtained it, what is the it? The truth. Where is it? Within you. Since you've obtained it, it's in you. That's where you hold it. Within your thoughts, man. It's either in you or it's not. And in order for you to receive it, because a lot of our people are seeking for truth, who wouldn't want the truth? Well, the truth can be shown to you. It doesn't mean you're going to actually believe it. Which means what? You didn't find it. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Okay, so the elect, it's already in you, if you're of the elect. So that's a blessing. That's a beautiful thing to know. So don't get messed up and feel ill-minded because you want to have a conversation with an individual and they just look at you crazy like you're a weirdo, like your breath is on stank 24/7, man. It's not in them, but it's in you. So remember, it's either in you or it's not. This truth is in you. The kingdom of heaven is in you, man. To be the elect, it's already in you. That's why it's been drawn out. And we got to hope to be those men and hold on. So all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Ba'ashem Wa Rakakodash. Shalom.